All right, coach is online. Check, check. Got audio, Phil. Recording here. What's up, fellas? Coach is online. Oh, there we go. All right, recording there. Here we go. Nice. Okay, coaches, if you guys have any questions online, just let me know in the comments. Okay, so in this session, we're going to do a lot of 5-on-5 stuff, fellas. And so for the most part, everything that we've put together, we've done, we've put in most of the offense. There's still a lot, and it's funny, it's like as much as we've gone over, there's so much I'm like, boy, we could do this, and we could do this, and we could do this. But one of the things I really want to emphasize and work on today is getting, sometimes you see the guys when we put a defense on them, they start playing fast. And we want, hold on guys, quiet real quick. Hold on, fellas. And we want to get to a point where they can execute under pressure, but not playing in a hurry. We want them to be quick, be in control, but not be in a hurry. So, and again, because again, when you're playing the teams that you're better than, you can show up and you can be sloppy and you can win. But when you're playing the teams that are better than you, if you play up and play sloppy, you know those are the ones that we're going to struggle keeping close and competitive. And so we're trying to prepare to beat those teams. Okay, so trying to get these guys working as a unit, as 5 guys, working on timing, working on execution, working on being under control. And also a lot of this comes, and again, this style format is more designed for coaches. So the players have not got the repetition. Usually I will do this in 3 days or 2 days with teams installing their offense. And it's like full-on practices, and the guys get the reps in 3 days. They don't really have the reps to have that muscle memory yet, but that's something that we want to emphasize. But that's what we're going to work on today. So we're going to go 5-on-5, working on I kind of tailored it to this group, kind of some of the stuff that I thought might be good for you guys running this season. So I thought that would be kind of neat to do as well. All right? Okay, very cool. Let's see. Am I muted? Okay, let's see. No audio. Oh, there we go. You guys got audio now, Phil? Is that better? It was on mute. Zoom was on mute. Good? Audio's good. Awesome. Sweet. Okay, here we go. So just basically what I told the coaches and the players here is we're going to be working on with these guys 5-on-5, executing under pressure, being under control, playing quick but not in a hurry, because we're trying to make sure that they can execute versus a good team and not just a team that they're better than. So that's what we're working on today. All right, so we need 1 basketball, guys. And we're going to work on a lot of the same stuff we did yesterday offensively. Give me black on offense, white on defense. We're going to mix it up, so we're going to flip it over. So when you're on defense, kind of pay attention to what's going on. All right, so we're going to go low post, but coach, I'm going to move you guys out into the short corner. Okay, so let's walk through what we're going to do here real quick. Now, let's play. You guys are more of a pack line team. Right now, let's kind of stay in this pack line. All right, so the ball's here. So defensively, show me where you guys are actually going to be. All right, so we're going to run low post. We're going to try to get to every scoring action we can. All right, and we want to focus on, and again, as you guys get more repetition, because if you go back and play like in your summer league, you guys, everyone plays really well. You know what to do, and if things break down, you just play. Okay, when things break down here, just play. Go make a play, and I'll yell stop. I'll yell dead. But we want to try to get to the point where we're making the time movements where you guys are playing together and working. You guys want to get to these scoring actions in more of a strategic manner because some of these games you're going to play in, just playing is not going to be good enough. Okay, you're going to have to be strategic and work with each other to actually beat a team that's bigger, faster, stronger than you guys are. Okay, so let's let me just back up a little bit to half court. Even though we're not coming forward, and even though he might not be pressuring you, I still want you in the habit, making a move. Boom, two-hand chest pass, cut through opposite. All right, and then when the ball hits here, you're going to slide down to the short corner. Okay, so when we run low post, we're going to run low post from somewhere around here. All right, and we're going to go low post screen. You guys run low post cut and low post screen away? Let's go low post screen away. So let's walk through it, see what it looks like, and then we'll talk about the scoring actions I want to focus on. Okay, here we go. Make a move. Boom, cut through, get out. Okay, stop right here. No, okay, hold on. Okay, stop right here. Okay, you guys already know what they're doing. Good, you guys are doing a good job. Okay, here. So ball's down here. So now the timing is going to be like this. As soon as we catch it here, and I'd say maybe not that far. Just kind of, you might start in the low post. I'm trying to write what I would like in this short corner. It's here, so get the ball back on the wing. So if I'm looking at a short corner, I'd actually like to start in the low post, put my left hand out, and bounce it out one step away from me. So right here, so I catch it here. I don't want to be too far away, because if you always have to think about what's the next step, what's the next thing. So if the next thing is throwing it to the point, this is the part I'm not sure about. This one right here, okay, I might be able to handle this one a little bit better. Okay, so post up in the low post, just one step out, hop out, and then here you are. And when you catch it, you pivot on your left foot. You're right-handed. Pivot on your left foot, square up and look. All right, now we're going to back cut the point. All right, we're going to circle the defense, and you're going to creep to the lane line, and now you're on a sprint to screen. Or what, you can sprint early, create separation. So you're trying to create separation. All right, once you create separation, you can start to slow down when you start to screen. So sprint hard, slow down, chop your feet, screen, and you're going to chop your feet as well. Back cut, okay? And you're going to be coming underneath me. And because I'm in the short corner versus the low post coaches, he might have to go out of bounds just a little bit. I don't know what the rules are on that, if they let you go out of bounds anymore. They don't let you go out of bounds anymore, even if you just step on the baseline? Okay. You might have to, depending on what the rules are, you say, because I remember that rule change being made how many years ago. You might have to bring this guy up out of the short corner a little bit, maybe in this mid-post area, but outside the lane. So maybe, coach, you might have to make an adjustment. If you're cutting and going underneath the 5 and you're running out of bounds, instead of going low post into short corner, maybe it's low post into like a short post, kind of like the triangle offense we talked about yesterday. So maybe it's out here, but it's out here away from the lane. That'll do about the same thing, but when you're getting out of here, make sure you don't go out of bounds. All right, so now we're going to go screen, go back cut, and when you pop, you're going to screen on the nail. So here, you got the ball here. And this is where, so depending on what you want to run next. So I will say there's two, if you want to run low post into point, the screen's going to be here at the nail. So when I reverse pivot, I'm naturally coming to the top of the key. I'm coming to the point. Okay? If you want to run chin, so let me be you. So if you want to run chin, I still want to screen at the nail, but now if you want to run chin in low post and you don't want to run the point series at all, I'll screen, reverse pivot, and I'm going to come lane line extended. And this is actually, it's a shorter pass from the short corner, which is kind of nice. Okay, but from here, I got a shot, or I can back dribble straight up the lane line and run chin. I can also, from this spot or this spot, okay, I can get here and I can play opposite. This is point opposite, or if you're on the slot, I would still call it point opposite. You're going to back cut into the post, lift, and now we're getting the drift. So both ways will still, because point opposite gets you into the chin drift. So point and chin kind of work together a little bit. So depending on what you want to do, and you guys run both. So I'm going to say right now we're going to go into the point series. Okay, so right now we're going to go in the point series. The first scoring action, I want you to look at the back cut. Okay, I'm not going to rep the back cut or actually try to throw it there every time. If it's there, hit it. Okay, if the back cut's not there, so here's the scoring action I want to work with your big man. When you catch it here and you reverse pivot, so go ahead and just go ahead and cut through. All right, let's see, you're the one creeping over. Go ahead and screen. Okay, we're going to look at, after that first cut, if you want to square up and if you can go one-on-one, you can look to go one-on-one, all right? If not, we got this back cut, and you're coming this way. You pop to the, yep, you pop to the point. If he's open, hit him, okay? So what I want is I either want the back up for a layup, I want the post trying to score, all right, or I want to snap it to the point for a three, okay? Those are the first three scoring options. I don't want to go into the next thing yet, okay? So that, and when the ball gets to the top of the key to the point, that's the natural end. That's where low post just kind of naturally ends. And then from there, we'll be phasing into either point, point opposite, chin if you were to catch it on the lane line, okay? All right, here we go. And coaches, you can, if you're running point and chin, when you actually put the whole offense in, and your players, they might, boom, one kid might pop here because they want to run point. A different kid that might not be a ball handler or attacker, they might screen here, they might pop here, and then everyone knows if we catch it on the lane line, we're in chin. Or when I catch the ball, I'll be like the quarterback and say, hey, chin, 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 and I'll back dribble. Okay, so some of your players, again, when you give them the option of one or the other, they're going to start to, hey, if I'm running low post screen away, I want to run point, I'm popping here. Or I might say, hey, I'm not a good ball, I don't like point, I don't like coming off the ball screens. I'd rather come off the shuffle, so I might come here. And everyone will start to recognize that the more and more you run it, okay? All right, so let's go low post screen away. All right, defense like 75%. Here we go. Good, nice. Okay, dead. So, you see where he went up and ran chin? See, that's the one thing I'm concerned about the short corner is the point not being open. So, I'm going to add something to help us get the ball to the top of the key. So, let's run this again. Let me be you one time. All right, then when I do something, just do the exact same thing. All right, so let's walk through low post when we're actually in the low post for coaches who want to do it this way. Here's the issue with going to the short, which I like. Yeah, we back at the point. Right now, yeah, go ahead and screen, go back door, pop. From here, you're going to be, I want you to pop right to the point, All right, from here, I'm going to have a better angle, and it's a shorter pass to hit there. All right, and we didn't talk about this quite as much yesterday, but if I'm here, it's a much longer pass. It's going to take longer to get there. It's going to be hard to throw a two-hand chest pass from here as well. But what we're going to do in either situation, if you're in the low post or the short corner, and you don't think you can throw it to the point, all you do is dribble at them, and you're going to go back door. And the next player is going to fill. And I'm going to throw it to you. And then you're going to throw it back, and now we can run the point series. Okay? You guys got it? All right? So let's run low post. We're going to try to score three ways. Either the back cut, the point going back door, the five-man scoring on their own, all right, or snapping at the point, and I want you to shoot the three. Okay? If we don't get the three, we're going to stop it right there. Okay? Here we go. All right? Here you go. I see you. Okay, go again. Give it a shot. Here we go. Nice. Good, dead. Good job. Go again. Hey, let's run it on this side as well. I think we can see better on this side as well. So let's run it on this side of the floor. Okay, so now let me be you again. Right now, anytime you get stuck in your offense where someone is not open, okay, you have to make eye contact with your teammates and say, hey, I see you. I got you. Say words like that so you guys can communicate, but you also communicate non-verbally with your eyes. So if you make eye contact with him and the ball's on the way, you both know that he thinks you're open and the ball's coming. Okay, you don't know if you're open or not. He's the one that knows. All right, same thing with me in the post, with us in the post. When I'm looking to the point next, if I make eye contact and you see me doing this, you're open and the ball's coming. If I make eye contact with you at the point and the ball's not coming right away, I don't think you're open or you're not open. Okay, so I'm going to dribble you back door. We're going to get the next guy. Okay? All right, here we go. Low post. Down here. There you go. Now hold on. So, and I know you were on the other side, so this is going to be a little different because we're going the short corner. You can pass fake high and bounce pass now, but you're going to feed it. We're going to catch it out here. So give me a pass fake high and then Bounce it so I can catch it like this, okay? In and out. Good. Here you go, down here, good. Nice, screen, screen, screen. Back cut, nice cut. Woo, cut, 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 cut. No, it's a back cut, back cut, back cut. So you cut in front, right? Cut behind him. Watch this, watch this. I got him. I got him, coach. I got him, here we go. Do it again. Always cut behind him, always cut behind him. Here we go. Down here, there you go. Screen away, screen away. Woo, I see you. Yeah, he heard me say that. All right, here we go. Next up, all right, try one. Here we go. Screen, screen. Good. Dribble. There you go. Next guy. Dead. Good. Go again. Go again. You're good. You're good. You're good. You got it. Do it again.
So if he dribbles up, is it automatically in the point, or does he have to get it to the point?
It's, yeah, we have to get the ball to the point. So when he dribbles up, when the ball is at the point and the 5 minutes high, we're end point. Yeah. That's the transition. No, you're right. So that's a good question. That's the transition of getting into point. Yes. Here we go. Nice. Nice. Good. Good. All right, dead. Go again. Let me be you one time. Here we go. Low post. Down here. Here you go. Oh, I see you. Nice cut. Woo, cut. Come on. Shot. Good. So when you guys are filling, I'd say you're just a little bit behind. But every time you're filling, it's always, this is a scoring action. So if you want your guys to shoot that shot, what's going to happen is, this happened to me when I was coaching this offense for the first time. Our players would get into the habit of trying to run the offense and they would stop playing. Okay, and they would stop playing. And we would always end up, we'd run all this offense, and it didn't matter what we run, we wouldn't try to score until we got off a drift. And that's when we would try to score. So when you're coming up, your mindset is, this is mine, and you're ready to shoot. Okay, you're always thinking, when coach points out, hey, this is a scoring action, your mindset is, if I catch it here, I'm scoring. Okay, and then when the defense takes it away, okay, all right, well, now let's go to the next thing. Let's get to the next scoring action. Okay, so we're trying to score. All right, here we go. You got it? Good. Nice. Good, dead. Good job. Okay, go again. Right now I'm kind of controlling, because we don't have a week's worth of practice in, we don't have all of the repetitions, so I'm stopping them, and then we'll rep the next scoring action. So now let's mix it up here. So put the ball on this side. I want to run it on this side just so our coaches can get a better angle and see, but also because we never run your offense on the left side. Okay, so how can you run low post on that side if you got the ball over here?
I can go opposite and then I can
Check it. Yep, check. You're just going to circle right in front, half circle right in front of him. All right, and then you're going, and boom, you got him here. So sometimes I also want you two guys switching spots. Okay, all right, you guys got it? Okay, here we go. Check. Good. Shot, good. And what I'm seeing, it's like putting in this offense at any level. It's like a doctor practicing medicine. It's like an attorney practicing law. We talk about it in theory. We talk about it on paper. Then you get on the court and start doing it. I'm like, we should be able to snap it to the point all the time. But now we've moved them out to the short corner, and we can't snap it to the point directly at all. So we've got to solve that problem. So that the problem is dribbling him back door, but that works every time. Okay, so anytime you get stuck, you dribble him back door and you're good to go. All right, so let's do it one more time. Cut. Good. Good. Dead. Good. See, you have to stop him there because that's not part of the offense. Okay. Now, if you drive here and he goes to score, I'll let him get away with that. But the next thing, We'll talk about the next thing here in a second. All right. Let me beat you one time. Well, actually, so when you run this check, I'll let you do it. So he goes check, check. It's just like here. It's that shallow. You don't have to get that deep. Okay. All right. Here we go. Got it. Same thing. One more time.
Check, check.
Cut. Nice cut. Good. Nice slip. You see that? Good. Good. Dead, 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 dead. All right, here we go. Back up top. Good job. And listen, that's a player's decision just to read, because it's kind of the next thing is, all right, now let's curl it. But at any point in time, listen, a coach tells you to do something, but you see something like, hey, I've been screening. We've been going back door. We haven't gotten the back door once, which is fine. You're not always going to. But just because you've been going back door, going back door, going back door, what's happening is his guy is like just lost track of him. And whew, he's like, before he even got to the screen, he's like slipped and boom, there it was. Where he was like here, your defender is like up here. They're like anticipating you doing this. And he got here. He saw his defender, left him a slot. Boom, right here he is. Okay, good job. All right, here we go. Dribble. Good. Good, good, good. All right, next up, go again. Hey, now let's curl the screen. So we're going to tight curl the screen. So when we tight curl, who's doing this? You're just doing the screening. So you screen. This is what a tight curl looks like. So when he's curling and I'm coming across, it is a plant, plant. Okay, so we're not actually going to, we don't play like that. Okay, we cut. We cut in this game. So it's kind of like you guys ski. I don't either, but it's kind of like that. It's like here, here. All right, okay. Here, let me be you one time. Just watch my foot. Once you make your move here. Once he makes a circle in front of you, once he checks in front of you, you don't need to make another move because of the way that the offense is getting guys open. Okay, so you make your move here and then go. Okay, here we go. All right, check it, check it, check it. Low post, low post. Hey, come on. Good. Turl. Now, I bet now, I would say you used it. You used the screen because you came in. I want you to curl and then cut to the basket. So curl is going to be just like a back cut. And when you curl, and you're going to go in front of your guy now, because there's a lot of defense back here, so we're not getting back cuts. So let's see if let's curl and see what we get. You don't get it here, but you still peel out the exact same way. Right? You see why I didn't make that other move over here? It just slows you down. Right? This check is kind of moving the defense for you, so you don't have to make the move over here to move the defense again. Okay, here we go. There you go, hit him. Curl. Good pop. There he's open right away. Good. Nice, nice. So we're from the short corner, just like figuring it out on the fly. The back cut's not getting the point open, but the curl is. You switch over here. Come over here. Switch spots. Here you go. Tight, tight, tight. Okay, dead. Stop. That's good. So when you curl, you got to be tight. Okay, if you curl and you really banana it out there and you're kind of running around like this, you're kind of running into, you'll be sharp with it. Okay, so it's here, it's plant. It's like a back cut, but it's like you're in front of them, right? Okay, so back cut, you chop your feet, whoo, you're here. Right, think about it. You go hard. Let me be you one time. You go hard when you go hard, whoo, you slow down, whoo, then you go hard again, and then you slow down. Then you go hard again, then you slow down, then you go hard again, then you slow down, okay? All right, you got it? Here we go. Nice. Good. Shot. Good. You need to screen in. You set the screen, right? I think you, oh, you can do it this way. Get at least to the nail. There's a nail right there. See that? You want to get at least to there, split that foul line from here, and then pop back. That'll help you. Okay, if you screen here, he's got to come further, and then when he curls, he's curling kind of in your passing lane. But if you get here, when he curls, he's not in your passing lane anymore because now that angle's from there to there, all right? You see how you're kind of getting in the way? So that's why getting to the right spots is that important. Okay, now we're going to go, if you don't have a shot, 5-man's coming up. You're going to drop it down to the 5. So boom, drop it down to the 5. Point screen away. Chop your feet. Walk in. We're going to go back door again. All right, the scoring actions now is on the back cut. We're not going to rep it, but if the back cut's open, hit them. If the back cut's not open, you reverse pivot, and let's shoot this shot. Okay? 5-man, you will ball screen you're going to come to the ball screen. You either shoot this shot or let's drive against it. Okay, we're not going to use the ball screen yet. All right, when we run point screen away, when we go back door, the opposite wing is going to set a down screen because I like the down screen. All right, here we go. Good. Now. Yes, so now you drop it down, so walk through it. Now you're point screen away, you're good. Now you walk in, boom, back door, whoo, there you go, pop. Now, it's just like this, so screen on the elbow, and it's from here, okay, you're screening, and then like this. Always follow your butt. Reverse pivot, right here. Okay, and if you even have to, you can get here, come back to the ball. Maybe come back to here, it will be okay too. All right, if you need to. All right, do it again. What's that?
Do I set a screen from the wing?
Yes. Yeah. So when we set the ball screen, you set a down screen to get the guard out. Yep. Screen a little quicker when you go low post screen away. Quick. There you go. Good. Good. Nice. There you go. Snap it down. Good. 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 Dead. Okay, good. Good job. I'm stopping them, and like in practice, I will stop. If I haven't taught the next thing yet, I stop them so they don't start making bad habits. Because if I let them just play, when we need them to be structured in the game, they're just going to resort to what they do. So we always have to stop them. Once we put this in, so it's kind of like the players, you guys got to trust your coach. Right? When he stops, you're like, oh man, I could have done that. Yeah, but that's not, you can do that summer league, okay, but not in league, all right? Okay, so we're going to stop them. Then once we come full circle, we'll let them, they'll know what to do and we'll let them go. All right, here we go. Go again. Yeah, so you see how you got to get there quicker? And really, it's like, so let me be you, just watch the timing of this. I get there quick, and then I quickly hear, then I can slow down when I screen. Then boom, I'm fast again. And then I slow down. Then I'm fast again. All right, here we go. Check it. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Woo. Yep. Come on. Woo. Screen. Shot. I will let them shoot that. Now, when you're actually going to, probably when I pop back, is there another guy in the corner or are you by yourself on this side? Get down in the corner. Because if you're up here, I'm trying to drive against it and I'm driving into your defender. If you're in the corner, your defender's a lot lower. So here, give me, let's get back to this point. So you got the ball right here. Go back to where you guys were. All right, so I drop it down. Yeah. Point screen away. Boom, pop. Ball screen. Come on. Now, you see that? You guys see how he dropped down? So just being in the right spot. Now, I would say even go down a little further. That's the corner, okay? Now, if he's going to guard you like that, okay, a good defense is going to be 50-50 in the pack. So 50% between me and your guy. All right, so now I drive here, and it's kind of like that driving kickoff of a drift. This is point screen away, we're driving against the ball screen. Now when I get low, as soon as he steps to me, that's when you lift back up to the wing. Okay, and again, it's like, this is a little thing, guys, but this is really important. When I drive, right, and if he's just standing there, okay, then that's fine. But like when he lunges towards me, or when his eyes leave you, if his eyes leave, because he should be seeing both. Good defender's going to see both. But when his eyes leave you, he can't see you anymore. So what happens, when his eyes look at me, you move, and then I hezzy, and come up one more step. When I hezzy, he's going to turn and looking back to see where you were. Oh, no, you're not there, and it's too late. Okay? All right, here we go. You can, if he's up here denying. So like if I screen pop, and if your guy's up here denying or playing flat, or if he's high and he's looking at me, if his eyes are off of, exactly right. If his eyes are on me and not you, and I'm driving, yeah, go back door. That's fine too. Yeah. All right. Got it? Here we go. Good. Nice cut. Good. There you go. Good. Dribble, dribble. Dead. Yep. Go again. Repetition. The only reason, okay, the only reason he's not getting is just he just doesn't have the repetition. Okay. You got it? Just dribble. If they're not open, you're always making eye contact. If you're not open, dribble at them. Now, this is where you guys got to work together and talk. If I'm the one popping and I'm not open, give me. Okay, that means like, hey, it's like, oh, he's not dribbling at me. Hey, give me. Come on, dribble. Okay, and then you guys can help him out. If he forgets, guys are going to forget, but another guy's going to know. So if you guys, if five guys aren't going to forget, okay, but if you guys communicate together, when one guy does or has a lapse or something happened, you guys can, get him right back on track. Okay, here we go. Good. Good. Screen away, point screen away. They curled it, that's fine. Good, dead. So it's kind of like, in that situation, so when we install the offense, and we're going to do that in the second session with the other group. When we do a 5-on-0, you're actually going to see how we rotate guys so all 4 guys get reps in all 4 spots. The guys are doing it really well because they're all playing one spot over and over again. But the second we have to dribble the guy back door, now we got new guys in new spots and they forget. Okay, so we're going to solve that problem this afternoon when we show you how we actually install it. And all 4 of these guys are getting reps from all the spots. Okay? All right, here we go. Curl, good. Point screen away, back door, drive against it, ball screen, shot, good. All right, got it? Okay. All right, now, you were the one running point in that, weren't you? Okay. So now, we're going to get the point screen away. Let's walk all the way through it, okay? Check it, low post. Now, let's do this. I'm going to mix it up just a little bit. Okay, now we're going to say the short corner is not open. So you pop the short corner. There's a different way we can get into point. You can just directly snap it right here. Okay, so if the ball's here and if you're right here, you're just standing on the point now, just snap it. Boom, now we're in point. All right, so now when the ball is snapped to the point, you flash to the elbow, you go down to the corner. All right, we drop it down. So now I'm going to screen. Straight line, chop. And listen, if he's not coming, say, hey, I got you. And say, I'm coming. All right, and then you chop your feet, go back door. Let's go back door right now. Then we'll start to curl later. All right, so we go back door. You're going to come up and set a down screen to get him out. Reverse pivot. All right, come set the ball screen. Now stop. Okay, you want to come off, you have to time this with me. So you come off that down screen at the same time I come off the ball screen. So you cut hard, slow down, look to see where I'm at, okay? Now what you've been doing, and this is how you set them up. So now we didn't do this drive against on purpose for this reason, but I like running the same thing. The coach will say, run point screen away now. Now next possession, point over the top. And hey, let's go low post. I love running the same thing over and over, like 3, 4, 5 times in a row. Because we have all these different counters and actions out of them. It's like a pitcher throwing fastball, throwing heat, and then there's your changeup. And that's when you get them. Okay? All right, so now I can go like this, and he's like, he jukes that way, boom, and I use the ball screen. Okay, so when I use the ball screen, I don't have a post player right here that's probably a roll guy, so don't roll the post, you're just going to turn around and you can get me on a drift. Okay, I'm here, you're off the down screen. Now this goes back to scoring action. So now that we have a defense on it, okay, I don't like this 3 because we're running away from the rim and we got to turn around like this. So I won't tell our guys to shoot that unless they're like wide open, or I might give one guy a green light. Hey, if you get it, yeah, shoot one, see how you feel. But I don't like shooting that 3. If this is a guard you like to post up, I don't mind down screening, and I'm going to be, you're drifting me. I don't mind throwing that ball in the low post, especially if you have a matchup or you have a guard that you like down there. Okay, the other thing I want you to look at, here, take my spot here. Ball's there. So set this down screen again. You come off the down screen again. Sometimes what's going to happen is, okay, you're coming off the down screen. Now you're going to be, sorry, my bad. You're up here when this, because you got to be in between. So what happens is, he comes off the screen, and he hedges, whoop, and you slip. Scoring action right there. Okay, so there's a lot of options. If you miss them, you miss them. It's fine. Okay, now, if you don't have that, you're going to hit here. You're going to bounce off the inside foot, okay, because you're drifting off a bounce. You're drifting off the dribble. You're not drifting off chin. You actually have the ball. So you hit here, boom, you bounce, and then you get there and you set the drift, and you got them off the drift, and you go play. All right, here we go. Check it, low post.
Check.
No. Point screen away. Point screen away. Point screen away. Go again. Here we go. Get out quick. You got to get out quicker. Got to get out quicker. Good? That didn't look too bad. I mean, if you guys like that shot, let them shoot that shot. If you don't like that shot, tell them don't shoot that shot. All right, let's go again.
Am I slowing down?
Yeah. Watch me. I'll be you. Watch my time. Listen, you guys run the offense at one speed. You're running the offense at one speed, so you can slow down a little bit. Let's go 75% for me, okay? All right, check it. Here you go. Point. Come on. Woo, come on. Woo. Here you go. Now, ball right here again. Let me see that real quick. When I go, if I get deep, you have to. Because I get deep, and now I've got to throw it over top this kid. Okay, this gets stolen and deflected all the time. So if you get deep on this drive, you got to give me an angle so I can give you a two-hand chest pass. Okay? If you don't have an angle where you can throw a two-hand chest pass, then you're not in the right spots. Okay? You see how I slow down? Okay, see where I go hard and then where I slow down? When I slow down, defense slows down. They slow down, boom, I go hard again. That's how a slower player can beat a quicker player. All right? Got to be a little savvy. Here we go. Screen. Good. Now, so what's kind of naturally happening here is I want them to use the ball screen right now, but they're like, now they have an option. We worked on driving against it, that scoring action. Now we're working on using the ball screen, get off the drift. But he's like, man, but they're starting to see what's open. That's why he drove against it, even though I told him to do the other thing. All right, use the ball screen. Here we go.
Check.
Good. That's better. Good. Shot. Good. Go again. You want to be like, so when you shoot that shot, this is a skill thing. When you shoot that, when he's passing it, you're catching it and then kind of hopping. Technically a travel, but they don't call that one. When the ball's in the air, guys, your feet are in the air. You want to catch it in the air. Now, you don't have to be, guys, when you guys are shooting and you got to shoot quicker, all right, I like ball in the air, feet in the air. I don't care if you two-step, I don't care if you 1-2, but it's ball in the air. That's a left-right. That's a 1-2. Okay, but it's quick. But the ball's in the air, my feet are in the air. Okay, instead of, that's slow. See how that's slow? Ball, I'm ready, boom. So all you have to do is be ready, and your feet are just resetting, just like that. Okay? All right, let's go point screen away. Let's curl the screen. Now we're going to curl the screen the same way we do in low post screen away. All right, we're going to curl the screen. All right, here we go.
Check.
Good. Nice. Down screen. Dead. Good. Okay. And that's all right. So we want a down screen. Just now you're open, so we'll take it. But the good teams are going to take that away. Okay, so we want a down screen, and then we'll pop. Okay. All right. Now another thing, when you're running point, you're here. Let me be you real quick. So check it. Here we go. Walk through it. Now, if you catch it here, This is why being in the right spots on the court are important. If you catch it here, he's letting you throw it in there. Okay? I kind of have the defense going like 75%. But if you're actually guarding me, where are you going to be? Okay, now, where's the problem? He is directly between me and where I want the ball to go. So I've got to do this, and I got to do this, and all this stuff. Okay, guys, angles are really important. Angles are, stay there. All right, so if I'm here, am I on the, we're running point, right? But am I on the point? Now, watch what happens when I go to the point. How are you going to guard me? Now look at this angle, right? And all I have to do is we step in here. We still step around it, but I step it around it, and he gets it right in the right spot. If I'm right here, and I have to step and go around it, it's going to be a bad pass, or he's going to be out of position for the next one. Okay, here we go. Good. Good. Okay, go again. Now I want you're going to come off this drift. So no matter what they do, I want you coming off this drift first. Okay, so watch my footwork coming off the drift. You're kind of like you're doing it without like without the yes. So watch. Here we go. Check. Go, come on. Come on. Screen, curl. Whoop. Ball. All right. Okay. Got it? Ouch. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was, right? Here we go. Get out quick. You got to get out quicker. Use it. There you go. Good. Nice. There you go. Score. Dead. Good. Not bad. What I want to try to get you guys, and I'm trying to do better for me, because I didn't emphasize scoring when I was a head coach. I was more emphasized on run the offense, and we forget to talk about scoring. So score. You make that move, just be confident and shoot it. Be confident and shoot it the same way you guys are at Summer League. All right? Yep. Here we go. Check. Down the corner. Good. You'll get that about 1 out of 15 times. It's really weird. It's like you come off the drift and they go the wrong way. My guys would always try. We would never get it. Okay, so you can try it once, but again, it's a good varsity defense. You never get that because you got like 3 defenders over here and they'll be on the line up the line. So my guys do that too. But that's one of those things. Like, hey, you can get in the game. Try it once. If you see a hole, try it. But Summer League, you'll get that. League, you won't. Yeah, Coach? Mm-hmm. So after you screen down, so he screens down, and you don't have to try to get them with your hip. They'll get you for a moving screen.
Did you want me to run up there?
Yeah. You go stay back here. So you go screen here. It's kind of like, if you think about it, this screen down, as soon as he turns around like this, he's like the chin shuffle guy. So he's here, and then the chin shuffle guy, when we look at the drift, we get out this way. Yep. Yeah, post and get out. Or if he's not a post player, he can screen. Whoo, might look at a slip there. If you don't get it, boom, pop out. Yep. And I haven't worked with him one-on-one yet, but I might love this kid in the post, right? Once I work with him, I might love that kid in the post. And I'm like, get the ball down there. All right? Hey, now you, my man. All right, here we go. Get out quicker. Got to get out quicker. I know you're doing that a lot, but. Good, nice. Good. I like it. Good. Okay, now, Coaches asked me this, what happens when they start switching screens? So let's just keep getting it the same way because we're getting good repetition. But eventually, listen, when you install this, you can't install it the way that we're doing it now because one guy is getting all of the reps in one spot. He's getting all the reps in this one. He's getting all the reps in this one. And then as soon as we forwards out or something, then we're like, oh no, what do we do? Okay, so make sure as you're watching this, we're just working on the offense. This is not how we install it. Okay, so I just want to stay clear about that. All right. So up here it is. Let's check it. Let me be you. And then just follow me. Good. Here you go. Check. Here you go. Boom. And then now stop. Okay, now we're going to go back door again. Okay, but now they're going to switch the screen. Okay, so how they switch the screen is this. So you're here and you're guarding this one. Basically, you're taking whoever goes that way, all right, and then you're going to pop up this way. So it's like, so if you go back door, boom, you're going to take that one, and then you're jumping up for here, and they'll deny this. Okay, so let's walk through that again. Go over here, so the defense can get the switching. So you're not going to guard the same guy. All right, so here we go. Drop it down, boom, go back door, boom, back door, and they switch. And when they switch, come out and deny this one hard. Okay, so let's do that again. And then I'm going to show the coaches how we beat switches. All right, here we go. Switch. Good. Boom. There you go. Okay, you guys got it? Now, let's curl it. Okay? When they really start to figure this out and start switching it, it can be a problem. All right, so now let's pop up. Point. Boom. Now let's curl. Now, so what I'll say is curl it. Curl it. So you're coming in and curl it. Right? And see, now watch them switch. And now if they switch again, that can still be a problem. Okay, but if they're switching the back cut, the next thing I'll do is curl it because what's going to happen, they might have miscommunication on the curl. So the first way we try to solve that problem is by curling it. And then the third way we'll do it is we're going to screen. Okay, so when they're set up is when I come and screen and they're getting ready to switch right there. Okay, and we're going to slip it. That's my favorite way to beat that. Now here's the trick though. It's kind of like you're going to use the screen. So I drop it down. It's kind of like if I didn't slip early, you're going to use the screen, right? And who's got him? Yeah. So are you switching? So that's your guy. So if he switches, this is where they'll get in trouble because go back and do it again. It's where my defender is, or I'm sorry, it's where the cutter's defender is, because he's the one that's receiving me. So he's really on the wrong side. So, but if he goes back door, it's like they can easily just jump from here to here. Okay, if they curl, if you come in and curl, it's easy for him to chest now get in front, and him when I'm popping back, he just steps in there, stick that long arm in there. All right, so when we do this one more time. All right, now, but when he uses the screen, and I was slipping it, I slipped it early the first time, which I would recommend them doing, but that slip comes out of him using the screen. So you're going to use the screen, and if I can be, now he's still, to switch, he's switching me, he still has to get in front of me. But in this situation, if I can be quicker here, okay, I'm going to be fine on that one. So I'm going to actually get down and beat him there. So I want you guys to switch that screen, okay, and I actually want to use the screen now. So we've gone back door, we've curled it, now I want you to use the screen. Now even if they're not switching, you can still use the screen just to keep it everything like similar and consistent. Even if they're not switching, if he uses the screen, I'm still going to slip. We're just going to switch roles. Okay, but I wanted to throw in the switching part because we talk about this all the time, and I've only done it on the whiteboard. Okay, all right, so one more time. All right, drop it down. Come on. All right, there you go. Now, there's a difference between a bounce pass and a skip pass, right? So when you catch it here, now you screen. All right, it's here, and you throw the pass from your knees. You throw backdoor passes from your knees. If you're up here and throw it from your waist, okay, I don't care if you're standing up like this, but if I'm standing up like this and go ahead and make that screen and slip again, I can make this pass slipping, but I'm down, I'm throwing it from my knees down here. Now I won't backhand it with my left. I'm going to do this with my right. I will backhand it with my right if I'm on the other side. All right, okay, here we go. From the top, Check it low post, snap it to the point. Good. And on a slip as well. Sometimes, guys, just from what I saw there, set this up again. So here, I've got it here. Go back to where you guys were. Okay. Sometimes it's going to be a fight. So when I turn and slip, and you were back, so you're like fighting. You can get here and you can do this, and actually seal him on that. So on a slip, things kind of, or on a switch, things kind of change a little bit, where we're actually kind of fighting for position as much as just trying to beat them in space. Because like when we're going back door and curling, we're just trying to beat them in space. But the game's going to get physical too. Once they start switching, you don't be afraid to get physical and actually seal him and then drop it down. And if he comes in like this, and then I throw that one out there like that, okay, then you're just playing basketball, okay? All right, here we go. And here's another thing that I kind of like what he did. If we know that they're letting us snap it to the point like that, but maybe they're giving us a little bit of grief on the wing, he just stepped up real high like this, caught it here, boom, snapped it there and got to the corner. Okay, I like that, just to get the offense going. You don't always have to catch it right here. If you watch Princeton and Cornell and Air Force right now, they're doing a lot of stuff versus pressure. They're literally coming way up here, catching it on the wing, and they're doing the same kind of thing. They're snapping at the point from way up here just to enter the offense. Just to enter the offense without fighting your defensive strength. All right, here we go. Good, good, good. No, just shut down. Now, we were able to get it here. You keep going the same way, all right? It's the same thing. So if you slip, it's like you're the back cut. You're coming off this side. He's down screening. Go ball screen. Go ball screen. Hit this one. Drift. Okay, and then you're here. You're doing the same thing. All right, you guys see it? You guys see it's the same thing, okay? Here we go. And again, listen, don't be frustrated when you get in a new spot and you mess up because we haven't installed it the correct way with you guys. Right now, for what we're doing now, it's for these guys, okay? And then when it's time to actually practice, coaches will install it the right way for you guys, okay? Here we go. Good, good. 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 Good, good. I like it. Trying to score, trying to score. Do it again. All right, let me be you. Let me be you. Hey. Yeah, the ball screen and the down screen at the same time. This time when you slip this, I want you to really seal him. I want you to call for the ball because you're open. All right?
Don't do anything inside it.
All right, here we go. Woo, got you. All right, you see, like, so I'm right here, and then just like, where's my man? Hey, did you see how I made that pass? Did you see how I made that pass? Like here, when he sealed, I'm just gonna front pivot and drop it down, okay? Now, let me be you one time. Now watch how I seal him. Okay, so you know how to make that pass now, right? Okay, so if they switch it, and this can happen on a back cut as well, or a curl. If you watch Nebraska Wesleyan, or go back like 3 years and watch Nebraska Wesleyan, they're like 6'6" guards in that D3 NCAA. They're posting their guards up on stuff like this all the time. Okay, here we go. Check, check. I'm him right now. Here we go, check. Go. Come on. Woo. Yep. What I wanted to do is I wanted you to see this. So I want you to play me real tough. Okay, go again. Like real physical. Because varsity defense is going to be physical. All right, here we go. Come on, come on. There, good. And my hands were here, so he was able to reach around me. You want to get, basically what I was trying to show you here is this. Once you get down here, is you throw your hip into his hips. So when he's coming here, it's like, boom. And now your hands are here and out. Now when you make that pass, you can't pass to my chest like this. You want to hit one hand or the other. And what happens is, here, get the ball back to your 5 here. You were getting here, but if we throw it like this, catch it here, and then drop, step, and then come up and score. All right, one more time. One more time. There you go. Yep. Good, there it is, there it is. There it is, ah, good, good. Saw it 1 second too late. 1 second too late. So now next time you catch it down, they're always going to be aware of that. Okay, so you got to bank that one. One more time. Good. Ah. Just spot up. Because if you do go back door there, it's like you're kind of going back door into a bunch of defense. Just spot up when he gets stuck. But that's something you guys can talk about. You can say, hey, you'd be like, hey man, Kenny, spot up, spot up. You're like, say, man, I really think I got him back door. I was like, okay, well, let's try the back door thing next time that happens. And then you either get it or you don't. Say, now let's go back and spot up. So you guys can solve problems like that together. Okay? All right, now, we're going to run, I want you guys to see this modified point over the top. Okay, but we're going to get into point a different way. So you guys have seen how we can wave them through. All right, we can get at it from low post. We can get at it from low, snapping it to the point. Okay, now we're going to forwards out. So let me be you. We're going to forwards out and throw the guard to guard to enter the point series. All right, so we're going to forwards out over there. Now, when you forwards out, it's not a handoff. This exchange is not a handoff. Be very deliberate. So here, let me just do it one time for you here. On this side right here, if I'm going to forwards out, again, ball's in my right hand, ball's in my left, I need to forwards out, okay, like this. Now, again, if they're just sitting back there, this is the time where we say, okay, come on, come on, come on. And then, give them a little flip. If they're going to play that soft, but again, the best teams aren't going to play that soft. If you're up here playing me tight, come up here. Okay, now this is where it becomes important to have the habit and the reflex of forwards out, whoo, and then boom. Okay, now come. You're standing, boom, and now it's a pitch. Okay, you're going to take one dribble, maybe two, and you're going to hit me. All right, here we go. What's that? No, you were just interchanging. Just interchanging. Who am I? Where's my? Okay, ready? Dead. Stop now. This looks like chin. It's not. So whose spot do I got? Up here. All right. If you yell point, so the way let's start all the way back over. Start all the way back over. Call out, fellas. Call out the series you want to run first. Okay, so if coach is from the side there, hey, point, point, point. Before you forwards out, say point. Hey, point, point, point. Everyone knows now we're running point. So I say point, you say point, echo it so everyone can hear it. Because if you're running point and chin, and you enter point with this guard-to-guard pass, the guard-to-guard pass, it's already in their head that this guard-to-guard pass means chin. All right, but this is a different way. We can also do the guard-to-guard pass and do point. And I like this, especially if you have guards who are not as good dribbling the basketball and handling it without turning it over. Okay, so there's less dribbling, more passing to run the offense. That's going to help a lot of teams that don't have the ball handlers. All right, so it's point, 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 and then it's forwards out, forwards out. Okay, all right, so point, 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 then forwards out, yep. Yeah, it's this exchange for you guys. If you guys want to say exchange, say exchange. All right, point, 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 exchange, exchange. So stop. Now, the ball's over here. You have to follow the ball, right? So you're 5 man's on this side. Now, when we throw the guard to guard, defense, what do? You jump to the ball. Okay? All right, there we go. You're going to be the shuffle guy, like you're the guy that's being waved through. The only difference is, coaches, is the 5 man is on the same side instead of the opposite side, which is perfectly fine by me because the defender's already in the right position. So you guys remember when we wave them through, I have the 5 man do this, and then they circle across. That circling across just puts the defender in the path of the brush cut. All right, so when we throw the guard to guard, and now we cut, you're going to run this brush cut. You're running right for X5, and it's boom, and then you break out, and you're just coming straight up the lane line. You come straight up the lane line, and then you drop it down here. Now we're point. Okay, now we're going to go point over the top. All right, point over the top. So let's go point over the top. Let's go back door. Okay, we're not going to do the elevator. I know you guys like that one. I like that one too. But we're going to back cut and go all the way out to the opposite corner. Okay, I'm gonna stop you at the back cut. Right, here we go. Forwards out. Point, point, point. And stop. Good. Now, we're gonna modify point for simplicity. We're gonna run the modified version of point over the top that gets us back into the same point screen away chin drift. All right, so you're gonna go back door and just out to the corner. All right, so he's gonna fill the corner, you're gonna fill the wing, you're coming up, lane line extended, you're gonna stop lane line. Because we're gonna hit him popping back out, and you're gonna ball screen. Now, score. So if you can't, if you're, hey, I got you. This is like a little thing. Guys, all you're trying to do is get reactions out of the defense. So whether he uses the screen or not, if I'm setting the screen, hey, I got you, I'm like really emphasizing the screen. Like if I'm setting the screen, I'm like, screen, 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 come on, come on, come on. And I might just be saying that as a decoy because I know that if I say that, this guy, oh, he's going to try extra hard to get over the top, and boom, then we drive against it. Okay, that's being savvy. Okay, that's being a little savvy. All right, gamesmanship. All right, here we go. Now, come back here, come back here, come back here. Set the ball screen. Okay, you can drive against it at any point in time if you can score. Okay, if you drive against it and can't score, you kick to the opposite corner. If you don't have a shot, you make the extra pass. If you don't have a shot, you make the extra pass. You shoot it or drive it and score. Okay, when we use the screen, all right, let's come use the screen. We're going to send the first one back. Now, again, if you can get in here and score, get in here and score. Okay? To run the offense, you're going to go back door, but you're going to come this side now. So now, if you look at your teammates, you have 3 guys on that side, 1 on this, right? So we're unbalanced. So right, we're uneven, right? So we're going to even put 2 guards on that side, 2 guards on this side, because I want point screen over the top to be the same as point screen away. I want to get off the same drift that you guys have already been doing with 1 guard in the corner, and you'll see this happen in a second. So you're going to cut out and go this way instead of staying on the same side. All right? And then I'm going to get that one back door. I'm going to hit you here. I'm going to let my momentum take me forward 1 step, and you're following me to set this drift. So you're always ball screen, drift screen, always. Even if I make the pass here, I let my momentum come this way, boom, and then I bounce out. And then boom, and then I go. And once I get deep, then you lift. If I can't score here, I might hit you early. If you're in the corner, I can hit you from here. If I'm high, I can hit you in the corner because I've got the angle. Okay, but as soon as I get low, I don't have the angle anymore, so you've got to do that so I can turn and throw a 2-hand chest pass. All right, here we go. All right, so we're going to forwards out and to point screen over the top. And let's just do this. Let's try to run the offense until you see, hey, until we get that scoring action, then just go score. I tell you what, just run that, and then wherever you can score, just score. That's what we're emphasizing. I want you to try to score out of that. And I will stop you if you deviate from something that we don't want you to do. Okay, go. Cut. There you go. Whew, nice cut. Nice. Back cut, back cut. Dead. Okay, go again. Go again. Okay. Got it? Here. You want to watch me one time? Just watch the timing. And it's, again, you just don't have the reps yet. That's all. Remember the way that, I want you guys to be frustrated right now because the way that we're teaching the offense to the coaches. We're not teaching it to you. Okay, kind of, but not the way you're really. When we teach you how to install the offense, the way that designed for you to learn the offense, you're gonna figure it out real fast. All right, here we go, because you're gonna get more repetition. All right, here we go. Boards out. Come on. Come on. Pop. Back. Cut. Come on. Here we go. Drive it. Yeah. Good. Yep. Here you go. So when I'm coming off, so this is what I'm saying. Like when I'm coming off that ball screen, he forgot to cut when you were coming off the ball screen. When I'm coming off the ball screen, he might remember, but I'm telling him to cut. I'm telling him that I'm the quarterback. I'm directing traffic. Okay.
So the reason why I'm not pausing is because you said that you want this guy to score. So like, because I feel like if I cut and he's trying to score, then like I'm gonna clog up the
Oh, on your back cut?
Yeah.
So just see what I do when I come off that corner, because sometimes that 5-man's going to hedge on that ball screen, and I might come off that ball screen, and I might have to do this. If you see me, this is what you're going to watch. If you see them come off that ball screen, if they're going to score, they're turning the corner now. If they turn the corner in here like this, just start spotting up. If you see them not, so let's come all the way back to that spot. This is a great question. So I got the ball here. 5-man setting the ball screen. So he's like, when do I cut? Because we're trying to score off this. Should I stay or should I cut? Okay, now I'm telling you to cut. That means I think I can't score. So that's me telling you I'm not trying to score, so I need you to cut because I want to get off the drift. I'm not fast. I can't jump like I used to. I was like, I can't score against you guys. Okay, so I'm coming off this. If he's flat like this, look at X5. If I get in here like this, don't cut. But what should you do? If I'm trying to score, once I try to score, we kind of abandon the offense and we play. I can't hit you there. So you slide here. It's kind of like the zone offense we did yesterday. Find a window. So if I get in here, boom, I got you here. Okay, or I might get in here, and I might get here, and boom, I got that one. And he goes close out on you, make the extra pass. And you got a shot, or he's closed out too hard, you drive around him. And you drive around him, and you kick to the next guy. You might keep coming all the way around. We're just playing then. Okay? Okay? Good question. Screen hard. Nice. There you go. Good. Nice. It's got to be a bounce pass, though. It's got to be a bounce pass. That's a great look. Did you call that to use the screen? Good. See, I like that. The technical, you throw that bounce pass. He's got it. Okay. All right. Here we go. And now look, I didn't tell him to use and slip. They came together. Look, and this is a player's perspective that we don't have. I didn't play this offense in high school. Again, like I said, it took me 2 years coaching it, kind of tinkering, getting on the floor with myself a little bit before I could actually muscle memory run the actions that they're running. But they see something and they go, say, hey, look, they're playing high on this. Let's use it and slip. Let's use it and slip. And let's go. And they go back and they figure it out. That's a player-led team. That's a great job. Right, here we go. Good. Nice. Shot. Good. Good. Now, hey, give me this two. Hey, hold on. Give me this 2-pass reversal real quick. Who had it up top? Now watch. Okay, this bothers the heck out of me. This is how both of you made the same pass. This is how you made it. And then you went like this and you threw it there. That is nowhere has anyone ever teach you how to pass like that? So this is why that skill session is important. That's how you pass the ball, right? That's how you pass the ball. Pass it here, boom, catch it and pass it there. That's star passing. You make the first one, let me be you. This is that star passing drill that we did. This is why star passing is important. All right, boom, come on, ball in the air, feet in the air. Woo, woo. All right, that's how you make that pass. Okay, here we go. Cut, there you go, good, good. Screen hard. Nice. Nice! And he did a good job, Kenny, he did a good job seeing that. So we talked about that yesterday, is the back cut's not going to be open early. It's not going to be open early, but it's going to be open late. Okay, and that's why, it's like sometimes we can't create separation early, but we keep going in the defense, for whatever reason, they slow down, they get caught, and we get open late. So that's a really good job. Right, here we go. Screen hard. Good. Nice cut. Good. 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 See now, what's happening through repetition? I mean, look at day one. I hate day one because it's always so sluggish. And even yesterday, they're very mechanical. When I watched you guys in Summer League, they were like loose. They were firing on all cylinders. They hit 23s, scored 85 points. But yesterday, they're very mechanical with this. And the more you rep it, we haven't done any of this we have not done any of this 3-on-0, 4-on-0, 3-on-3, 4-on-4. It's all been 5-man. But what you're seeing on day 2, and we're not even installing it the correct way. We're just demonstrating it for us. Okay, but through repetition, you see him start to loosen up. The way he pulled that jump shot, he was calm, came off that. He knew, hey, I got a scoring opportunity. This is scoring action. Hey, I can play here. Right, and he played and he pulled it. He was loose and he hit that. That's one of the problems that I always battle with. Is like, how do you get your players to play loose in a structured system? Okay, and I really think it's 5-on-5. Once you get the offense in, they learn it a little bit. 5-on-5 repetition, and that was a good job. Okay, now let me throw one more thing at you before we move on. Let's exchange opposite. Okay, so what I want to do, just to kind of keep things similar, I want you two guys to switch spots. So we're going to exchange opposite. So forwards out opposite. So it's going to be like this. All right? So forwards out opposite, opposite. So now I'm going to forwards out with you, and you're going to go opposite side. So you're going to that wing. You're filling up here. So it's the exact same thing. But you see I just moved these guys around so you guys, okay, now we're forwards out with you. Same thing. Guard to guard. Point, point, point. Except now you follow the ball. Right now we cut through. Head hunt for that guy. Boom, I'm getting down the corner. Point, point, point. Screen over the top. Down here, down here. Curl, 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 curl. Woo! All right, and then, you guys see how I caught that without stuttering my feet? Hey, I'm off my right foot, left hand, reverse. That's why layups are important. That's why in your skill session, that's why layups are important. I got it. Forwards out opposite. Point over the top. Here we go. Good, okay. All right. You guys got it? Okay. So, I'm kind of deviating from the plan a little bit. You guys already understand like how we guarded the switch on point screen away? We would do the same thing, we'll point over the top. If they switch that screen, point over the top, use it, slip, stuff like that. We'll curl it to see if that does it. If that doesn't fix it, then we'll use it and slip. Okay, because they're timing up that backup when they start switching stuff, and then we'll curl next, and we'll see if they can figure that out. If they figure that out, okay, well, then now let's use it and slip. And if they figure that out, well, we'll do something different. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, is we're going to stay in the point series. Okay, we're going to stay in the point series, but we're going to get into it a different way. All right, we're going to go back low post, and let's run it on this side. I mean, you guys can switch right now if you want. All right, we're going to run low post. Here you go. Hit here. We're going to make our move. Hit here. Cut opposite corner. Fill the point. Now, we're going to get into point. Okay, now, if we throw it down low, we all know what we're doing, right? And we're all pretty comfortable with low post when the ball's down there. If I snap it here, we can run point, all right, from right there. But let's just say go ahead and deny him. Okay, now what do? Okay, let's say he's not open, he's not open. So in this situation, it would be a counter. Like we have to have something designed in your offense so that we can get to the point series when I can't throw it to the point. Okay, that's what one time and two time is. Or especially, we're going to go one time right now. If he's down here in the split and he is open, but you still want to run, maybe you don't want to run point with him. Maybe this is a guard that's not a good player to run point, but maybe my teammate on the wing, on the outside, that's the guy I want running off the ball screen. Okay, so what you can do, in this situation would be an audible, because I could throw it to him, but I decide not to. Or coach's decision. Coaches decide, let's not throw it to him. Let's just play one. I don't care if he's open or not open. Play one time. Because because coach sees something. He wants a certain player to get a certain ball in a certain spot. So coach might say, hey, one time into point. Yeah, but you're like, but coach, he's open. I don't care, run one time into point. Because coach is like, I want him to run point and not him on this possession. Okay, that might be why. Okay, all right. So it's boom. Go ahead and deny him just a little bit. I want you to deny him. That's going to help you guys out see why we're doing it. Okay, boom, go. But one time, nice cut, and you're going to stay same side because we're balancing the floor, keeping the floor balanced. All right, once you get to the lane line, it's boom, it's back dribble. Coming up with me. Point, point, point. I say point, so you know not to throw the two-pass reversal. Kenny, you in? You're up on the wing now. All right, I say point, point, point. If I say chin, what do? You throw it there. I say point, what do? You hold on to it because you're running point. Okay, so when I back dribble, I want to be yelling one time, and if I want to run chin, right now I'm yelling chin, chin, chin. So my 5-man hears me, he's coming up with me. Chin, 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 chin. And then, okay, then we can run chin. But if I'm in here, and you're back down there, and I'm like, point, 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 you stay. And then we back dribble, and boom, I throw the guard to guard, whoo, and then I'm coming right after you. And then, whoo, and then I'm out. And then you're up, and then you drop it down. Let's go point screen over the top. Okay, now, let's go point screen over the top right now. Okay, we're gonna do point screen away and over the top, but let's go over the top right now. Okay, all right, start back over. And I'm gonna be you on this one, okay? All right, here we go. Let's go, yeah. One time. Woo. Okay, stop right here. Now, I need you down in the corner. Down in the corner, all right, to give us a little bit more room. There is a time where I will have you, where we can back up from the top, because like I was talking, Scott was talking to Dave yesterday, you guys had this conversation of you like him in the corner, Dave likes him up top, and I'm like, well, if you put him up top, you're going to have a defender cherry picking here, okay? Well, no, you aren't. And what I was telling him, like a compromise, is I like the back cut from up top gives you a sharp angle and actually quicker to get open. And if you see them, a lot of times, like, where's my screen? Come back over and set that screen again. I want to point this out because I think this is important. If you know how they're guarding you, if they're playing off the ball like good 50-50, okay, then I think being down there is really. But if you see a tendency, come back up here to the wing. If you say no, okay, stay down there in the corner for a second. Now go guard him like skin tight. If you see on your scouting report, hey, these guys one pass away, they kind of stick the man. They're not playing a good, 50-50 in the split, deny, pack line defense. They're really sticking our guy. Now come up high. Okay? And if you see this could be an adjustment you make off a scouting report. And now, yeah, because you're going to be on the inside of him, and then he'll cut behind him. So this would be a place because now if he's skin tight on that guy, he can't cherry pick this. So now you can take advantage of that and back up from the wing. Boom, go back there, and you're going to cut behind your guy. Always behind, always behind. Boom, there you go. And that's actually a sharper angle to get it open. But the reason you're in the corner is because most good defenses play that 50-50. So that's what I always teach first. And sometimes I'll have a special call. Like if we need the layup, if we got to have the layup, hey, stay on the wing this time. We'll have a special call. Stay on the wing. Don't go in the corner, point over the top. We'll get that back cut quick. Okay, all right, so here we go. So we're screening over the top. All right, this is point. Okay, point over the top. Okay, and stop. Okay, you guys actually have this in. We have a call for this. We call it play the other way. Princeton guys, the OG guys call this play the other way. So if the guard has the ball and we're trying to run point and the guard plays away from the 5, we call that point opposite the 5. Right? And just terminology-wise, so we can understand it better, when the 5-man has the ball, here's the action. When the 5-man plays away from the action, we call that play the other way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, boom, well, this is kind of like the decoy now. 5-man's decision or coach's call, play the other way. And maybe Kenny's like, hey, my guy's denying the crap out of me on the weak side. Play the other way one time. Boom. Now, yeah, back up here. Wait for the bounce, so. All right, or, and it's not only, I tell you to wait for the bounce. It's just kind of like, but really what you're doing is you're waiting for your defender to go that way. Boom, then you go that way. That's how you beat a better player. That's how you beat a quicker player. That's how you beat a taller player. If you got 6 foot guarding you any night, it's like if I go like this and you just cut right away, but he's in that spot, you're never getting open. But if you wait until I get here, and then you see him go like, not towards me, but up. You might take a step in, and he goes, and when he takes a step up, take a step up, defense. Boom, now you go. That's how you beat a quicker player, a taller player, longer player, okay? All right, so it's 5 minutes like, I'm here, here, here. Boom, I turn. All right, and this is what I would do. I would go, boom, back door. All All right, and if I got the layup, I got the layup. If I don't, stay right there. I'm going to throw it here, and to keep things simple, all right, I'm going to go ball screen, and yeah, so go ahead and keep going out. Just so we can keep this simple. So watch this. So he goes out like that. All right, now you guys are starting to fill spots. Now, you guys recognize, I'm not going to tell you what this looks like yet, but you guys see you have 3 guards on that side. I'm setting a ball screen over here, right? So where should you guys fill on that side? Yeah, so what happens, I don't care which one's in which spot, as long as someone gets there. Okay, but what happens is when you guys see the 5-man play the other way, you can say, oh, our quarterback just abandoned the play. He changed the play on us. So you guys got to problem solve and fill the 3 spots. It's going to be the corner, the wing, and the lane line extended. Right? Not the point, because why? Because I'm setting a ball screen. Yeah. So now, can you guys tell me what this is? Point over the top. Point over the top. When we set this, point over the top unbalances the floor. So now when you come off the ball screen, when you go back door, what side are you going to? Yeah, you keep going through. And then boom, you hit the next guy. Boom, let your energy take you that way. Boom, bounce up off the drift. Drive it. And now you guys know what you're doing, right? Okay? See, it's just another way of getting into the exact same thing. So the only new thing I have to teach them is 5-man, play the other way, go back door, clear it out, throw it. Ball screen, at the ball screen, they've already been doing this. Okay, so that's how you simplify the learning process for them by uncomplicating the offense. Teach them different ways to get into the same thing. Okay, here we go. So let's do that. Let me be you one time. All right, so we're going to hit the wing. We're going to play one time into point, point, point. All right, then you're going to point over the top. All right, here we go. Ah, that's me. My bad. Here we go. Come on, come on. Woo. Come on, cut. Come on, ball screen. Nice job. Now, when you come off this ball screen, all right, you're running the offense first, which is good, because we're going to show these guys the offense, but I was wide open, dude. You know, so when you're coming off that ball screen, don't forget to play. You're going to know the offense, but don't get blinders on like we have to run the offense. Now, sometimes you have to run the offense, but don't forget, like when you're coming off the ball screen, hey, take a look at me. Okay, boom, just take a glance. You're going to know right away. You're gonna, open or not open. Your ball handler needs to have that in their head. Open or not open. That's it. Black and white. Open, not open. Open, oh, I'm going to stay here. Not open, up, I'm going here. Now I'll get him back door. Open or not, nope, not open. Boom, I hit him. Boom, now I'm here. Okay? So quick decision. Okay, let's do it again. Where were you?
But that is just for the sake of the offense.
Yeah, for the sake of the, yeah, you're always going to back it now. I'll get you in a second. All right, here, let's do this again. Just watch a couple, then I'll have you hop in. Here we go. Oh, here we go. One time. I keep wanting to go up.
Yeah.
Here we go. Woo. Nice pass, good. And I didn't see now, this is why it's nice to have 2 coaches. I don't know if he got out quick enough or not, because I think he should be behind the 3-point line. He back cut and stayed here, so. He was supposed to go that way on that back cut. So here's what happened. So look, so you went back door. So you guys are running point over the top. When you see me abandon you and go like this, I think he did. You tried to stop and you tried to bounce back out. I didn't see it, so it's hard for me to. So that's something that sometimes it's nice to have a couple extra set of eyes. Hey, I saw you went back door, but I think this happened so fast that was probably the way it was going to happen anyway. Okay, let's do it one more time. And we're going to start throwing a couple different options at you guys here. Here we go. Low post one time. There you go, that's better. Cut, nice. Come on. Woo. Oh. All right, okay. Yeah. I know I had you. I think I said I see you under my breath. And that's why. So look, it's important that, fellas, that He's like, hey, did you see I was open? I'm like, I didn't see you. But if you say, I see you, or I missed you, I say, I missed you on that one, okay? But it's important that he knows, hey, did you see if I was open or not? And he say, I didn't see you. It's like, hey, take a look next time. That's how you can communicate that without like pissing your teammate off, okay? Say that's constructive criticism. When you hear those two words, that's what that is. So you guys have to be, and in a game, guys, you're going to be emotional, right? Wins and losses are at stake, and you guys are going to get fiery. So when you guys are emotional, talking to each other, coaching each other, you need to listen to what your teammate is telling you. Okay, in a way, it's like, even if he's telling you in a tone of voice that you don't appreciate, listen to what he's saying, not how he's saying it. But and at the same time, it's like, you come back and say, dude, it's like, I'm sorry, I was a little bit rough there when I talked to you, so we're good? We're good, okay? And you guys figure that stuff out, okay? That's just, okay, leadership, okay? All right, you got it? Try one. Ball screen, ball screen. Woo, nice cut. Drift, 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 drift. Nice. So, one-hand shovel pass. One-hand shovel pass. You gotta work on that two-hand snap. Two-hand snap. Okay? All right, do this again. Now, when I dribble you this time, I want you to come get a hand. I want you to walk in like you're gonna go back door, juke back door, come get a handoff from me. Okay? You'll see it. You'll see it. Here we go. Let me be you. Now watch. When I catch it here, I fake the pass. This is gamesmanship. This is selling it. Guys, you're actors. You're all actors. Okay? He's going over the top. I fake the handoff. I pull it in. Okay? Make it look important. And then I go like this. Make my guy and everyone else think, oh, we're gonna play over here, and then I do this, and then I come back this way. That's what selling it means. Okay? Here we go. One time. Point, point, point. Yep. Come on. Whoop, whoop. All right, here we go. Next up, here we go. So good. Get hot. All right, here we go. Do you guys want to see, all right, hold on, fellas. So it doesn't matter what you run, this is the approach that we go to. Like, so all we're doing here is we're solving problems. Again, on paper, I see one thing. On the court, we're solving problems all the time. So I see something that I didn't see on paper, and we have to fix it in real time. So, and we make adjustments. And then we see new things. And what's happened is I see these guys are understanding this better than what I thought they were going to understand it. Because it's not like we're overcomplicating it, but they're starting to talk to each other. Hey, did you see this? No, I didn't. What is that? Your guy was doing this, and you need to do this and try this next time. And then they do it and they get it. And that's why I told Kenny last time. I was like, next time I'm going to dribble you instead of going back door. Come get a handoff, and I'll ball screen. And he did that, and he kicked it back. And you know, they'll see stuff like that. They might start adding stuff to your offense without your permission, and it works. And like I said, I'm sincere. These guys have a perspective that we don't have as coaches if you've never run the offense yourself. So I didn't listen to my players when I was head coach because I thought I had it all. But once I started doing this kind of stuff, I was like, these guys are seeing things that I might not be seeing. So it's really kind of important. So I've got, you guys want to see the Flash series? Okay. I also have some like quick hitters and wrinkles that I like. I just got a handful. What's that? Okay. And then I also have on this. So I've got 30 minutes to do like 15 minutes worth of stuff. We'll shorten it up. The other thing is, does anyone want to run low post as a continuity or open as a continuity? You guys want to see that? You guys might, now this group might not run low post as a continuity because you don't have that back to the basket low post guy. But maybe open. I'll make a sub, play small ball, Okay, we'll see what we get to. Okay, here we go, fellas. A couple more things we get on. So let's leave the defense out here. Let's set back up. Now we're going to exchange. I use the Flash series is that mysterious fifth series of the Princeton offense. You got low post, chin, point open. I don't talk about Flash that often because it's not one's utility. I don't think it's one that I would want to run as a core, build my offense around. You can, but it's just not one I've been focusing on lately. It's not one we ran a lot, but Princeton in the 90s ran this a ton. They ran this a ton. And I almost use it as a counter to the chin series when the guard to guard is denied, kind of like the triangle offense when we throw it here and we pinch there, or I'm sorry, when this one's denied and then Pippen comes up and pinches it and they throw it there and Jordan's going back door, or Jordan pinches it and then Pippen goes back door and then Jordan goes one-on-one from the elbow. That's kind of the exact same thing that's going on in the Flash series. All right, so I like doing it off of an exchange, but also when I was a girls coach, we called this Whisker because we were the Wildcats and all of our plays were cat names. But we would win the jump, and then we would run this right away. You're 5 minutes on the ball side. So here's how the action happens. Is when we run, hey, flash, flash. If I say flash, I'm looking at you. I want you to flash to me. And really, you're kind of coming to the lane line and the three-point line. So start out where you're going to start, and you're going to flash straight up to the lane line. And actually, one of the reasons why we would do this is because you're up here. Maybe you're up here guarding him like this. So if they're really up here pressuring like this, and we run flash, okay, and then boom, we hit here, and then you go back door. Okay, yeah, that's the initiating part of it. So now what I want to do, I want to do it out of a forwards out. Okay, that's how I like to do it, because it, like you said, Dave, the other day, is like it just kind of lines things up. We get the defense moving. So let's exchange. We're going to exchange here. Let me be you. And as soon as just follow me. Okay, here we go. All right, forwards out, exchange. Boom. Flash, flash, flash. Now, boom. If I say, now, you see the defense coming up, we could run chin. Okay, when I say flash, yeah, you're coming up right here, and boom. On the bounce, you're going. Okay, now, you are going, there's a lot of, you guys really have to pay attention to, there's a lot of intricate stuff that happens here. You got to go back hard as you possibly can, straight to that block. And if you got him, you got him. So you go hard, hard. Head down, you go hard. All right, straight to the block. You look at him. If you got the back cut, you don't have it. Now, for you, as soon as his eyes are off of you, this timing isn't, again, this is so intricate. This is why I don't teach us. As soon as you're looking at him back door, as soon as his eyes go like this, you're out to the corner as quick as you can. It's back pedal, boom, let's get out. And you want to get out there and stand. All right, and stand. Now, 5 minutes coming up the lane, and I'm coming down the lane. We're going to set the old Hoosier picket fence. So you're going to sit here. We're going to turn this way. We're going to set a double screen like this. All right? And now you are, so here, spot the white guy. You are going to walk in a straight line, though we always come off screens, and you're going to chop your feet. Okay, now, if you're running this as like all the stuff you could do. You could go back door. Right? And I think I saw Princeton do that this year. Okay, or use the screen. What we're going to do is I'm going to have you use the screen. So you're going to chop, chop, and you're going to come straight up the lane line. Boom, straight up the lane line. So if I were to run this all the way through, I've got you here, okay? And then you are going to drift or flare off over top. It's kind of like a little short Iverson to the wing. All right, you're going to hit there. Come on, now you're going to turn around. Back screen. Pop out. Okay? Right? And that's kind of how we run on that side. I'm not going to go any more into that. At that point, let's try to score over there. But that's kind of the action that starts. I'll come back to that in a second, but that's kind of what you guys are going to do. Okay? So let's do this again. And I want to be it's kind of, yeah, go ahead, exchange, and I'll stop you. Flash, good. Good, dead, stop. Now, let me be you. So come back up here. Yeah, back up to the wing like you guys go. So this is how the time, this is the most difficult timing in anything that we do. All right, boom. As soon as I catch it, go, cut, boom. Hard. I'm looking. It's like 1, 2, and then I'm going to come, or just, I'm sorry. This is just one time. Just look one time, boom, now you're out. Now, defensively, how are you going to guard him? You're one pass away. Okay, yeah, like something like that. Now, when I come here, now I'm going to play over this way. They use this kind of as a decoy. Well, they don't. It can be a decoy. It doesn't have to be. You come up, use it. I'm going to go look, 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 and then now you don't go until he catches it. But here's one of the quick options. I'm going to turn back around, dribble at you, boom, you go back door. All right, and that double stagger empties the baseline, kind of like the elevator does, and point screen over the top. Okay, so let's do that again. So let me be you, just so I can watch me a couple times, figure out the timing, and then. Yes, yes, someone get to the corner. Yep. Okay. All right, now, let's do this again. Now, we're going to do this a little differently. So that's how to run flash. Now, before I get to run it all the way through, I'm going to show you flash opposite. It's kind of like point and point opposite, flash and flash opposite. So now, I'm going to be you. All right, now go ahead and exchange. Boom. This is the exact way Princeton used this in '96. They're coming here. Now, I could get you on flash. So you go ahead and flash opposite is this. What they do is, kind of give me a little bit of room, okay? You're coming up here regardless, but what happens is you start high on the wing, okay? They're going to spin dribble and then drop it down to the 5. And then you go backdoor hard. Look at them one time. If you have them, you have them. If you don't, you get out to the three-point line. Now, I am coming down here with you. You're already there. I'm already here. You come down to over here, and now we're going to set the same thing on this side. So you're walking in. Now you're going to look, 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 and then, boom, you go back that way, and you get him backdoor from the corner. Okay? All right, so let's do that. So you got it? I'm going to be you. Okay, here we go. So basically you have, they call this one center. So Princeton's terminology, they're even more anal retentive than I am when naming. They call this center forward because of the center going to the forward. All right, here we go. Exchange. Flash, flash, flash. Woo, yep. See you. Come on, come on. Quicker. You got to get out quicker. You got to get out quicker. See, you got to get out quicker. Hey, I want you to go guard him. Let's just say, if you're standing here and he's on the three-point line, I'm going to throw it to him. He's going to knock that 3 down. Okay? So you got to be honest. Whoop. Yep. Good. Whoop. Yep. Okay. And that's my bad. See, I need to throw it to you on the other side of the rim. All right. So again, that's kind of it's kind of tough. It's kind of tight right there. So the high school game, I just don't know if there's enough spacing to really run it maybe the opposite way. But the way I do like running it is actually hitting the flash. But I wanted you to see both. Okay. So now let's run it all the way through one time. All right. So go ahead. Yeah. Hop back in. All right. Here we go. So it's forwards out into flash. No. Now we're going to hit this one. Yeah, it's my bad. You haven't done that yet. Or remember the first one, yeah. So now we're actually going to hit flash. So you have point, and if point's not open, you play opposite. So we have flash, and if he's not open, you play opposite. But I'm saying he's open, okay? All right, here we go. Boom. Okay, good. Now stop. Nice job. Okay, now ball's right here at the elbow. Now go ahead and pop out to the wing. Let's do this action over here. Let's run this all the way through. All right, so we've got our picket fence. All right, you're going to chop your feet. Boom, you're going to use it. Okay, hit him. Boom, now you're off this one. And it can be like this. I actually think I like this. Yeah, whatever. You do it and see what you feel like. Okay, now once he's off this one, boom, I might like the other one better. All right, so you're fine. So catch it here. All right, so catch it right here. Hit him. And let's come off of a UCLA. All right, now, there you go, stop. Now, this is how I would like to finish to keep it simple and consistent. Slide up to the lane line, slide up to the foul line. It's real easy movement on this weak side. So when he sets the back screen, your guy goes like this. That gets you open up here. Okay, now on the reversal, on this catch, where are you defensively? Right here. So now, boom, you're on. Just as the pass is coming, you're sprinting in. You don't even have to set them up. He's already in the defense is in the right spot, and we're just going to take advantage of that. And then you just backpedal and you got your shot. Okay? And if you got him, you got him. Now, this is what happens also on this backside I love, is they try to jump this and deny. If they jump this and deny, boom, you pinch it and you go back door. You might slip, but you might go back door. Okay, so let's run that through. Here we go. Oh, that's a scam. Okay. We got Facebook messages. Yeah. I don't care. Yep. What's that? Yes. Yeah, you hit the screener. Yep. Good. Good. Nice. Nice. Good. Good. Drive it, drive it, drive it. Now play. Good. Yeah. Like it. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let me be you. I want you to watch my timing. Watch how I go fast and then slow. So look, this is something that's going to take him a while to learn. But we have to keep emphasizing it. Go fast, slow down. Don't let them rush through the offense. Okay, it's like they pass and they cut, and then they get there and they screen, and they pass, and they're like one speed. Okay, all right, forwards out, flash, 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 flash. Woo, ball, ball, ball. Woo, hop. Yeah, yeah. All right, let's do it again. I personally like to cut behind. It's like when you cut in front of that, do you feel like someone's like bumping you the whole way? Just cut behind them. Really, all you're trying to do, one, if I can get there quicker, I can get open quicker. Two, really, when I go off this either way, I'm making the screener's man help. That gets the screener open so that he can make that pass. But you see how I caught it here, boom, threw it, and I slowed down, boom, and then I went, right? So listen, the very first time we did layups, and I keep telling you how important this is, and we don't emphasize it. The layup, the two-line layup drill, you pass, you hezzy, whoo, and then you cut. We're teaching them how to change speeds in the first 5 minutes of practice. Because when he comes up and he catches this ball, he's going to be able to catch it here, boom, reverse it, whoo, and then go. That's how it translates to the offense. Okay? When they figure that out, all right, here we go. Ah, dead. We weren't ready for it. But we haven't repped it. So now you guys see. Now what I would do is I wouldn't do it again. I would come back and run all the way through. So if you tried that in the game and he messed it up, don't come back and do it again because the defense just saw it. So come through and let's run it through all the way a couple more times in the game, and then come back and try it. Like maybe like if you did that in the second quarter and he forgot, say, oh man, I forgot it. Oh, we just showed him what we're doing. We just showed him our hand. If you did that in the first quarter, don't do it again until like the fourth quarter. Maybe save it when you need one, and then you'll figure it out. Okay, that's kind of coach will tell you that too. Here you go. Good. I like the hezzy. Good. Good. Now, and when you're here, when you are here, this is a little thing, but it's important. You're waiting until you're starting to do this before he catches the ball. You're telling the defender what you're doing. So this is why Jim Burson would say, he tells guys, stand judiciously. You guys know what that means? Judiciously? With a purpose. Stand with a purpose. I am standing here on purpose to make my defender stand. I know when the race starts, he doesn't. All right? But when I start doing this, he just figured out the race started. Right? So if he's quicker than you, if he's longer than you, if he's more athletic than you, all right, we just gave our power back to them. Okay? Here we go. Here, let me try one thing. Let's forwards out on that side, but you guys not forwards out. So you two guys switch spots, just so we know the congruence. So if it's happening too fast, it kind of feels I don't know if I like the timing of the forwards out, where this guy's coming down here and then boom, pop. I mean, I think it works a little bit, but sometimes toy with it. We're going to forwards out on that side. We're not on this side, but I want you right here. Always above foul line extended, so everything looks the same. Okay, so now they're going to forwards out. Hey, now you and I are not going to forwards out. It's just going to flash. Okay, you got it? Here you go. Cut. Good. Okay, guys got it? Okay, here we go. All right, ball back up top. Let's run it on this side of the floor. Let's run on this side. All right, this is something new. You want to do it again? What's that? Okay. No. I'm moving on. Yep, we're doing something new. But I want to run the offense from this spot here. All right, here we go, guys. Hey, if you guys give me, you guys talk about that. I like it. Okay. All right, we're going to do something new. Okay. All right, so this is the core offense. Okay, so all we're putting in is the core offense. Or like Friday, we put in the core offense. And then Saturday, we said, well, this is how this offense can blend into this offense, what we call phase. And now today, 5-on-5, now we're doing a lot of, but yesterday and today, it's like, well, if this isn't open, we do that. And if that's not open, we do this. And then today, we're going 5-on-5. I was like, well, let's just see how it works in the real world. And then we get out and say, well, the way it was on paper doesn't work. So now we're solving problems. Now, we've got our offense in. Okay, feel pretty good about it. Now, they don't have the repetition to go run everything tomorrow in Summer League. They're close, but we haven't installed it with the repetition mindset for them yet. Again, because it's a clinic and not a practice. But now, once you have your offense in, your offense is like a fastball, okay, and a fastball. Everything that you're doing is a fastball. I mean, you run it all the time. And then you have that one pitch, you have that splitter, you have that curveball, you have that junk pitch. Okay, that's what this is. So we're going to go low post. This is my favorite one out of low post. Now, this is important if you also run one time. Okay, so I'm going to be this guy, 5-man on ball side. Guarding me. All right, this is for a shooter, and this is like, you get this open all the time. So ball comes here, low post, all the way the same, cut and get out. Okay, if I call one time, where are you cutting? If I go one time, boom, where are you cutting? Yeah, you're coming this way. Okay, now, that's the fastball, right? That's what that's our best pitch, okay? My junk is going to be, I'm just going to say flare, okay? I'm going to say flare. This is our low flare. You can come up with your own name for it. We called it lynx. So lion was our low post. Again, we're all cats when I was a girls coach. And then lynx was the special play. So when I go low, it's like I can say one time, but when I say flare, that means you're getting out that way. I'm telling you, I want you to come set a flare screen for me. So I'm sending him backdoor, and he's going the opposite way. The backdoor gets you open. I'm going to throw it to you up here. And then, yeah, you're setting a flare here. And I'm, boom, and now you got this one. If you don't have it, boom, now you're driving. And if you come here and help, you're out in the corner. I kick to the corner. If he helps in, then you make the extra pass. All right, you guys got it? Okay, here we go. Let me do it one time, and then you got it. So I'm feeling it. Warming up. Here we go. Flare. Come on. Woo.
I got you.
Nice. Okay, got it? Okay, give it a shot. Here we go. Flare. Got to call it. Good. Good. That's fine. Yeah, if you make that play, all right? Now, so coaches, I'm in my point guard's ears all the time. Audio still good? Yes, I see it. Okay, still green. All right, here we go. So let's just say you're coming down the floor here. And you got guys on the wing. Who's the better shooter? They're choosing friends right now. All right? So, okay. I watch you guys play, and every single one of you can knock down threes. It's awesome. Maybe he just hit 2 in a row. Maybe he's hot right now. So I want to run this to him. What do?
You can do this check.
Check. There you go. So let's run check. Let's go one-time flare, 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 okay, or special, or whatever you want to call it. Here we go. Flare, flare, flare. Good. There you go, good. Ah, it's the corner, it's the corner. Throw it to the corner. Listen, 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 listen. Here, this is important, fellas. You hear this once, so you don't, this is going to cost you a layup. Listen, if you make this pass, they steal that, they get a layup. All right, that one might lose you a game. Turn it over, throwing it to the corner, you're fine. All right? Now, I would say when you came off this, 5-man. You guys got to be, I think you dribbled up here and made that, and then so the screen was low, and he was able to slide right through it. Now, if he does go over top, you did the exact right thing, but if you do it this way, if you get in here, like this, and then throw it, and now you're 5-man setting the screen like here. So now you come this way. He's either going if he gets pinned, boom, now you're going to be open. So it's like that drifting action. But now if he chases you over the top, I would just be a little bit sharper with it and go back door, okay? All right, here we go. Let's do it. Flare, flare, you got to call it. Cut, cut. Yeah. All right, you guys got that one? Okay. Let's run chin. Let's run chin. Over here. Let me be you. Okay, I got 2 calls, chin black and chin blue. They both start with the letter B. They both mean ball screen. Black comes first in the alphabet, so it's black then blue. And then we're running defenders off shoulders, so we're making the defenders black and blue. I just think it's perfect. All right, so we're going to run chin. All right, you guys got to give me like 10 more minutes, okay? I know it's almost time. All right, we're going to run chin, but when I call, we're going to go chin, 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 and it's going to be black, black, black. Okay, so you're going to come set the chin the same way, okay? And you're going to go off that shuffle. I'm going to pass fake hard. You're going to come right up here. Come up here, guard me a little bit. I'm going to pass fake hard to get him to lean this way. You're going to come set a hard ball screen. So he sets the back screen first. X5 is going to help 90% of the time. So this should be a drag without a hedge. Boom. Now I come off this ball screen, and then what are we in? Okay, well, basically, I'm driving with a 2-man game on this side. Okay, so it's basically like the chin drift. So if you're thinking about what's next, that can be what's next. But the wrinkle is the ball screen without the hedge. And to get in here and make a play. And if I get low, you come high. We're just playing now. All right, and it's 2-hand chest pass. Okay, so it's chin black, chin black. Okay. Chin, 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 black, black, black. Good. Nice. Nice. Okay, come back. All right, chin blue. Chin blue. Black is first, blue is second. So I'm this guy here. Now, chin blue. Black is for the guy up top. Blue is for the guy on the wing. All right, 2-pass reversal is chin, chin, chin. All right, now blue, first of all, you're going off the shuffle, but you usually go off the drift. Now, I just want you to empty out to the corner. Just get, straight to the corner. You're coming out to the corner. Just stay in the short corner. Now you're coming and setting a flat hedge. You're coming here, same thing. Boom, and I'm coming off from this angle. Still got my 2-man game. Still got my, if you can find out how to do all this and put your shooter in the corner, he sticks out there, gives this guy more room. I get deep, you return to the top, boom, you shot, and you play. Okay? You guys got it? Okay, go. Chin blue. Chin blue.
Chin, chin. Blue, blue, blue.
Hard, hard, hard. Turn the corner. Nice move. Nice in and out. Nice hesitation. Nice in and out. Okay, come back. Point series. Point series. Okay, we can do this 2 different ways. We can do this by waving him through, all right, or you can throw the guard to guard. And then, if you're the point guard, we wouldn't run this for you most likely. It's going to be run for him. So let me be you. All right, so we're going to wave him through and run the point series. This is chin orange. Chin orange. You can't mess that up with anything. It sounds like nothing else, okay? So you're going to wave me through, all right? And you're going, and again, this is the crew. You run point, 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 point. So I'm coming through, and you're going up here, all right? And, yep. So you're going to throw it to him, right? You're down in the corner. But once I get here, I'm going to stop, reverse pivot, pin, and you're going to feed the post. Now, for you, it's going to be like this. It's going to be, it can be a reverse pivot and drop, but sometimes with this one, it's almost like when you do the duck in, I want you to front pivot and wrap around pass to that, okay? So let's walk through, let's do that one more time.
Chin orange.
Chin orange, chin, chin, chin. And I might be the one to make that call because I'm like, hey, I got 5'8" on me, right? Orange. I'm down here, but hey, orange, orange, orange. All right, and now you call it. Here we go. Point. I'm sorry, it's point, 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 point. All right, here we go.
Point, point.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. What? Yeah, okay. And that should be a hook shot. Okay. All right. Okay, go for it. Go.
Point, point.
Good. Good. Do it again. Let's do it again. Let me be one more time. Now, this is like you guys you're going to be physical down there, and just don't turn him blindly. Throw it. Make sure you see if he's open or not. Because let's walk through it again. All right. Wave me through. Point. Point. Boom. Now I might not be open here, right? But I'm still fighting. Now, maybe I get it here. Right. Once you get it here, guys, these are the post moves we work on as skill work. It's here, here. Whoop. And it's over the top, and it's a hook shot. All right, or you get here. Let me just do this real quick for you guys. Let me take you through all the progressions of scoring in the post. That's the slide hook, right? Here, here, right? And it's a slide hook. Snap your wrist just like you shoot it in the three. You get halfway, the defense comes and helps. Boom, I can turn around, and I've got that one with the left hand. The other post move progressions we teach these guys, we teach them a jump hook. If you're taller, more athletic than the guy guarding you, you don't have to hook, you don't have to create separation. Now you're more athletic. So now just get in here, I rock it back, boom, and then I just jump hook right over the top of them. Okay, so that one looks like this. Here, here, rock it back, boom, jump. It's just like Scottie Pippen right at the top of the middle. All right? And remember, everything's a move and a counter move. The next one is this. Get in here, rock it back, up, under. That is not a travel. It is not a travel. And I'm going to show you why, so you guys understand this. It's the most debated thing in the coaching Facebook groups. It's a travel or not. It's not a travel. Watch the women. The women do this better than anyone in the world. Here, here. I establish my pivot foot now. My left foot's my pivot foot. You're allowed to pick your pivot foot up as long as you pass or shoot before your pivot foot lands. All right, so I'm rock it back. I'm up. We call these Kevin McHale's. All right, Boston Celtics, look them up. Up. I can pick my pivot foot up as long as I pass or shoot before it lands. Okay? So here it is. Slide, slide, rock it back, up, and through. All right, some coaches like to teach a jump stop out of it. They'll come here, rock it back, up, and then, I don't like that. I just like to just go through like that, okay? Coaches, the other post moves we'll teach them. If you post up your guards like out of chin, and you hit them late, and they're out here outside the perimeter, now come guard me out here. We call this our Tim Duncan series. They're going to catch it here, and go ahead and step back that way. And if he's out on me, I always reverse pivot. So it's like Tim Duncan. Reverse pivot, boom, and I'm going to drive. Now what I'll probably do is like the first time, if he's playing me tight, so if your guy's playing you tight, it's always pivot on your left. If you're lefty, pivot on your right. Are you lefty? Pivot on your right. So you're going to be like here. So on this side of the court, you're just going baseline. That side of the court, you're going middle. The right-handers on this side of the court, we're going middle. So I'm going to rip it through, whew, boom, and then we're in and we score. Okay, now, once you beat them one time like that, when I do this, what's he do? Whew. All right, and then that's Tim Duncan off the glass. Okay, and then, so I got a move and a counter move, that's it. Now, if he's not playing you tight, reverse pivot, and you can, now you can play a little bit. The more advanced move, This is for your better players. I would not teach this to everybody. I had one player that could do this. It would reverse pivot, take him hard. He cuts me off. I want you to cut me off. All right, it's here. Reverse pivot. Whew. All right, and it's a drop step. Okay? What haven't I taught yet that I said I was going to do that you guys want to see with this group? Don't worry, I'm going to be crawling back to my hotel room. Yeah, let's do it right. I was going to do that with the next group because they did the zone last night. Yeah, that's on my list. Yep. Okay, let's do one. Nope, let's just finish it there. Thanks, guys. Come in here. Let me get on this side. Cool. All right, so you guys had some questions like after day one, like who is this guy coming in to do all this stuff, and how's this going to help us beat better teams? You know, is it the picture starting to come clear a little bit? Sometimes you don't. Sometimes, especially you with your age and your experience, you don't see the big picture yet. And like I said, I specialize in this offense. I am no more accomplished coach than anyone in this gym. Last fall, we did the same thing in Indiana, and there was a coach who's probably 70 years old, ran the triangle offense like the Bulls and the Lakers did in the 90s and 2000s. He'd won a state championship in Indiana, and he's like a 25-year-old kid asking me questions. The 25-year-old coach asking me questions about Princeton. It's just that he just didn't have the experience that I had in this offense. And I'm like, for me, it's really humbling. But here's a guy that's won a state championship. I've never won a district title. I've never won a league title as a head coach. Now, I've only been a head coach for 4 years. Okay, it's not like I've been coaching 30 years and I'm the be-all end-all. But this is just my perspective on the game. Okay, and if it helps you guys out, I really hope it does. I know that all the coaches here, I mean, there's 100 coaches that have access to this. Okay, I think we got 15, 20 here and 15, 20 online, and the other 16, 80 are going to be watching replays, stuff like that. So you guys are helping a lot of these coaches out. We really appreciate your attitude. They said you're coachable, said you're good kids, and I can't question that at all. So I really appreciate it. You guys here all 3 days, or the days that you were able to be here. So you guys have any questions before you guys get out of here about the offense? The offense is the tactic that carries out the strategy, right? So the strategy might be, hey, we need to slow the game down so much because that team's just better up and down than us. So the things that you do offensively helps you slow the game down and remove the pressure from the game. If they're denying, we go back door, and all the stuff and all the counters we have in the offense. Okay? The stuff that you really liked, tell your coach, hey, I think this would work good for us. Okay? Or they're going to put together the plan, and when they give you guys the plan, go execute the plan, and then have a conversation. Okay? And let them know your perspective. And they might agree with you, they might disagree with you. Okay? But they've got the big picture for you guys. All right? Awesome. Before you guys get out of here, can I get a picture with you guys and coaches? All right? Okay? You guys want to get a break real quick? I haven't got one yet this week. All right, you got it. You got it.
Work on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Work.
So before you guys change your shooting jersey, we'll come over and get a picture real quick. Can I get a picture with you guys real quick? Hey guys, go ahead and warm up. Next group, go ahead and pause everything. All right, fellas, online, I'm going to change batteries. We're going to pause, let the next group warm up. We're going to go to 1 o'clock, and we'll wrap up. Hopefully, you guys online, hopefully that's really, and it doesn't matter if you're running what we're running here or not. The same approach goes to everything that you put in. So I'm going to hit pause, and then we'll be right back.